And can you see me as well? I can see one thumbs up. What about the others? Am I audible, everyone? Okay, great. I can see many more thumbs up. All right, great to be here. Thank you so much for joining, and sorry for the delay in starting the session, but we can get going now. So this is an AMA session. My name is Manmeet, and I'm the program director here at Scalar School of Technology. I'm right now looking forward to sort of welcoming a lot of you all on campus. I'm sure there are offer holders and all sorts of people in the audience. But maybe I'll just introduce myself and then we can just get going into the session right away. I'm a computer science engineer myself. Did fair amount of coding early on in my journey. Then went on to start up a company. It was called Clarity in the education space. That got acquired after running it for some time. And after that got acquired, wanted to do something exciting. Ended up joining Scalar 4 years back. And since then have been involved in multiple things. And SST was one of the first things, one of the coolest things that I've worked on, most impactful things I've worked on, and have been at SST from day one. Yeah, you see the background behind me. There's a lot of to-do lists that I like to maintain, and I like to think about productivity a lot. But all of that is later. This session is about you. I see folks joined here. I think the way we will run this session is that you see the Q&A tab over here. I will share my screen and show you guys. The Q&A tab here is how we will interact, and I will shortlist questions. Okay. What I request from all of you all. So, for example, Tharun has asked, I want to know about the enrollment process on IIT Madras. I'm less than 60% in maths, right? So, if you can just upvote the questions, I will answer them one by one. Okay. So that's how we will select questions. Can we take about 2 minutes to write down our questions in the chat? Great to see that folks are from different parts of India. All right, I see that the session is also live on our YouTube channel. So folks on YouTube, I'll try and keep an eye on the comments on YouTube as well. But I'm trying to focus more on the folks here on our internal Drona. Okay, chalo. So I think we can get going. I'm going to start taking questions one by one. Let's see. What's the first question? Tarun's question, 4 upvotes. I want to know more about the enrollment process on IIT Madras. Okay, Tarun, firstly, yes, SST in parallel offers IIT Madras. Now, the way it works is that if SST gives you an offer, which means that you have a certain caliber, very few people, I mean, statistics-wise, out of 100 people, only 3.7% get into SST. Now, if you meet that criteria, which means that you're good, we've verified a lot of things. And why am I saying all this? Because let's say if IIT Madras level of difficulty for getting in is this, SST level of difficulty to get in is this, right? Now, what we will help you with on the IIT Madras is that we have a very detailed step-by-step process on how to enroll and what to do. So our people will be helping you with enrollment. Now, it's simple. Like if you've already cleared JEE mains, then you don't even need to give the qualifier exam. If you haven't cleared JEE mains, then you have to give a qualifier exam. Now that exam happens 1 month into the course enrollment, and basic things like what, maybe I'll just share my screen and show you. IIT Madras. Just give me 1 second. I'll try and term structure. Okay. Just a second. Foundation, yes. Okay. Now, what is the qualifier exam test you on? So I'm showing you this from the IIT Madras exam. Now, these four subjects that you see, mathematics, statistics, computational thinking, and English 1. So this is what you will be tested on in your first month of qualifier exam. So if you clear this, then you are into the program, right? And SST will also conduct classes to help you prepare for these exams. Okay, I hope this is clear, Tarun. So I will come back to the session and share my screen again. All right. Sahiti from our team, if you can just mark this question as answered. I'm going to Rushikesh Jadav's question. If I have less than 60% in maths, can't I give NSET in interviews? Because last time I didn't get my results instead of mail saying I am not ineligible. Okay. Rushikesh, the rules for 60% in class 12th are as follows. I mean, actually, before I give you the rules, let me give you the logic behind the rules. Why do we even have a basic qualifier, right? Now, in general, mathematics and computer science go in hand, right? If you are not good in mathematics, very likely you will not do well here, and very likely you will not get what you want from the course. That's why we are very clear that anyone who comes here should be good in mathematics. Therefore, like some basic criteria we have put. Now, what happens is maybe someone is not well in their class 12th mathematics exam. Maybe some other problem has happened. Now, what we then do is then we see, okay, how well did the person do in class 10th? Now, if class 10th mathematics marks is about 90, then we give an exception. If the person has done well in, let's say, JEE BITSAT mathematics, then we give an exception. So, Rushikesh, if you feel that you are good in mathematics and you have done well sometime earlier in life, maybe just not in class 12 mathematics, then please reach out to the admissions email ID stating your complete case, and then the team will forward it to the admissions committee. They will review it. If they see the other parameters in your profile to be good, then they will give you an exception. Okay, Rushikesh, I hope this question is clear. Okay. Let's go to more questions. Tarun is asking, is there a possibility of getting a 80% scholarship? Is there a possibility of getting a scholarship? I scored 80% in NSET and my family income is less than 3 lakhs. And I have some national level certificate on completing the project. So if yes, how much can I get of scholarship? Okay. I have good news for you, not just Tarun, everyone. There is a person, his name is called Prasanna Shankar. Let me show you who Prasanna Shankar is. Essentially, this guy is, he founded a company called Rippling, which is worth $10 billion, which is a lot, right? He went to NIT Trichy. He represented India in the Olympics of Coding, and one of the top competitive programmers of his time. And since then, he moved to the US, co-founded Rippling, worked at Microsoft, etc. And he's a super mentor at SST. And we reached out to him saying that a lot of people face difficulty in finding the course to be affordable. So he said that, sure, let me try and help out. And he has launched a new scholarship, which is called the Prasanna Shankar Scholarship. Now, what is the criteria for giving scholarship here? Okay, very straightforward criteria that he has given us. In JEE Mathematics, if you have anything between 97 to 99 percentile, you get some scholarship. Male, female, it's mentioned here. Now, overall JEE, and this is 2025, if you fall in any of these, then you get a scholarship. Okay, and this scholarship is obviously you have to clear the SST entrance test and get an offer letter, then you get the scholarship. Same is for BITSAT, SAT, and in case anyone is into Olympiads over here. And this scholarship is over SST tuition fee. So this is a very, very good development in the last 1 week. And I think everyone here should take advantage of it. In case you, and you don't need to do anything different. All you need to do is fill up your form correctly, your application form. The team will review your application basis all of these criteria. And if you fall in this, then you will definitely get this scholarship. Okay. We do not have like NSET based scholarship, but we have this basis thanks to people like Prasanna Sankar who are associated with us. Okay. Sumit is asking, hello, I have a personal interview today. I'm very nervous. Can you help me? What are the questions asked in the interview? I cleared the AI1. Sumit, for you, I understand first time interview ले रहे हो, but trust me, these are if you've already done the AI interview, the human interview should be slightly easier. In case you haven't seen this personal interview video that Swaroop sir has created, this one, SST Personal Interview Process Guide 2025, please do see it. It will give you a good idea of what to expect, etc., etc. Questions to be asked are very similar to what was asked in round 1 and what is asked in NSET as well. So you do not have to prepare separately. Just try and be just try and talk about the thought process, and the interviewer will give you hints also in case you are stuck. Okay, so it's okay. Just be calm and try this. Okay, so Sumit, I hope your question is answered. If there is anything that I might have missed. Okay. Someone is asking, sir, how do I even get an admission at SST? So let me explain this. A lot of this is on our website. Now, the way admissions at SST work is that basic eligibility needs to be checked, age eligibility, class 12 mathematics eligibility. Then we have an online application form. Now, one more important announcement. A lot of people, are still trying to get into Scalar School of Tech, and everyone should know here that you can give 3 attempts for the NSET. Now, just to make it easier for people, what we have done is that we have made the retake free for everyone. So it's a no loss move. In case you are eligible for retake, can you go ahead and register for the upcoming test? So the next test is happening on, I'll just quickly check the date, 26th of July. Okay, so you can register for 26th July. If you are registering for the first time, you can go ahead and register through the website. Then you take the test on 26th. On 27th, you will get your result. And on 28th, your first round of interview will be conducted. And then 29th, 30th, your second round of interview will be conducted. And by 3rd, 4th, 5th August, roughly, you will get your offer letter. Okay. So that's the admission process. And while you are filling the application form, make sure that you fill up the profile very, very properly. This is the application form. I'm talking about this comprehensive profiling form. If you fill this up properly and give us relevant data, and you got, then we will be able to evaluate you for the scholarship. Okay. Okay. Prathamesh is asking, if I have not appeared for JE but I have scored good in NSET, like full marks, if I score, so basing on that, will I get 100% scholarship? Prathamesh, unfortunately, no. The answer is that on NSET, we do not give scholarships. Okay. Okay. Priyanshu Yadav, I am not aware of this. Maybe what you can do is, I request you to just reach out to admissions_SST@scalar.com. I'll just put this in the chat, admissions_SST@scalar.com. They will be able to help you out here. I will not be able to. No. Okay. Okay. Amit is asking, how many total minimum number needed to clear the NSET exam? So Amit, the difficulty of NSET exam, is somewhere between medium to high, closer to medium, right? Now, because of that, what we are seeing is intake on intake. The cutoffs are going higher. Okay. roughly 50 marks is a safe zone. 50 marks out of 100 is a safe zone, but two intakes back, the cutoff was 55. Try and get above that. But if you are at 50, I think you are at safe. You are safe. Okay. Amit, hope your question is answered. Safa is asking, are there seats left for the 26th July attempt? Okay. So, Safa, short answer is that for students who are good at mathematics and aptitude and are passionate about studying CS, yes, there are seats left. Because we do not like just this I think 2 or 3 weeks back, we even rejected someone at JEE 99.3 percentile because that person wasn't very clear of why computer science, right? Did not do very well in interviews. It's not like we are trying to select everyone. And therefore, if the reason we are conducting these intakes is that there are seats. Okay. In fact, from a scholarship point of view, because this Prasanna Shankar scholarship has come up, the pool of scholarship has also gone up. So, in short, jitne seats, yeah, the probability of getting selected in April and the probability of getting selected right now is the same. So you are not any disadvantage, etc., Safa. So don't worry. अच्छे से पढ़ो. Make sure that you attempt the NSET well. Your fundamentals are clear. Okay. Important thing. 26th is the exam date. Now you have 5 or 6 days left. In case you haven't downloaded Arun Sharma for CAT, or in case you haven't purchased the book, highly recommend that you try and purchase Arun Sharma CAT book 2025. I think the cover has changed. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I think this is the book, and isme the important topics you should definitely study. Level of difficulty 2 tak you should try and solve from this. Number systems, probability, permutation, combination. You will really be able to find the paper slightly easy if you are clear with Arun Sharma level difficulty. Okay. So Safa, I hope that is clear. Sumit ka bhi question ho gaya hai answer. Okay, Yogesh Kushwaha. I know who you are. Great to see you in the session. Yogesh is actually the winner of Indian Silicon Valley Challenge that we had conducted 2 years back. His question is that, hey, if I have represented India globally in hackathons, etc., will I be considered for scholarships? Yogesh, the answer is yes. If you have, and it depends on the kind of competition. If it is definitely an international level competition, then the scholarship committee will take it into consideration. Okay. I am seeing some repeat questions. Team, if you can just remove some of the questions that have been answered. I'm not sure why I am not getting the rights to remove this. Okay. Prabhat is asking, hey, I have taken a drop. Can I apply? And I've taken a second drop, basically. So Prabhat, look, as long as you are less than 20 years of age, then you are eligible, which typically means that even if you've taken 2 drops, you are eligible. And English is not the criteria to select people or reject people. Your basic mathematics and aptitude should be okay. Even in interviews, as long as you're able to communicate, a little bit of Hindi is okay. But as long as you're able to communicate, you should be okay. Okay. Guys who are putting your questions in the chat, please do put it in the Q&A. And others, please upvote the questions, please, once. Okay. Harin is asking, sir, what is the estimated intake this year? I heard around 60,000 students applied for NSET this year, and 3% of that is greater than 1,000. Okay. Firstly, Harin, 3% of 60,000 is 1,800, which is a very big number. That is not how many capacity or how much we have, right? So the correct number there, Harin, is that so far 21,000 people have applied for NSET, and a percentage of that will be enrolled into SST. Now, what is the percentage? Exactly what number we will publish once that is ready. But yeah, roughly close to about 3%, which is much better than what we did last year. The highest JE percentile this year is 99.6 percentile, and in general some really talented kids joining SST. Okay, Amit is asking, if someone clears round 1 of interview but does not clear round of interview, is he not selected? That's correct, Amit. You need to clear both rounds of interviews. Shivendra, yes. If your interviewer asked you 2 questions, that's normal. That's what is typically asked in interviews. Okay, let me check YouTube if we have anything interesting. Harshit Agarwal is asking, what is the criteria for scholarship? Harshit, what you can do is, since you're watching this on YouTube, just go to the 11th minute mark, and you will be able to see me talking about this. Okay. Chaliye, so let's come back to this. Guys, can you please upvote the questions which are there so that I can pick up the most impactful ones? Team who is marking the questions, I think you've marked some questions which were not answered as well. Just be careful of what. Or just give me 1 second. I'll try and rejoin this meeting. Maybe I will only be able to. Not okay. Okay, that's okay. Guys, I'm seeing. So usually the rule with these AMA sessions is that if a question has more than 2 upvotes, then only I can pick up a question. Right now, I don't see too many upvotes. So everyone attending, just take a minute, go through the questions that are already here and upvote the important ones. Okay, chalo. Shivendra's question has 3 upvotes. Interviewer didn't ask me about my aspirations and many more. Even both the questions asked were answered correctly. Okay, so the reason the interviewer did not ask you is that in the AI round, the AI would have asked you and your answers would have been satisfactory. So, so don't worry, nothing is wrong, Shivendra. Prathamesh, what basis you give the scholarship? Prathamesh, you can go on YouTube. On the session is live on YouTube as well, and go to the 11th minute. You will see the entire scholarship criteria. Srishti is asking, I am studying in 12th. Am I eligible? Srishti, once you clear class 12, that's when you are eligible to join SST. Okay. Prabhat is asking, sir, if I do not get scholarship due to academics, so can I get loan for college, and how much for how many years? Okay. So Prabhat, financing, typically the way it works is that once you get a job, right, basically after 4 years, you can start paying your loan, and you get a loan for the entire amount of your fees. Okay. Now, specifics of that, is your family eligible, not eligible? Once you have an offer, we have a financing team who then will connect you to the bank, who will then evaluate if you are eligible or not eligible for the entire amount of loan. Okay. Okay, Bhargav can't send questions in questions portal for some reason. Chalo, so no problem. We will answer. Bhargav's question is, this is Bhargav from Andhra Pradesh. I am pursuing my diploma in computer engineering. Am I eligible into SST? I want to study for 4-year degree itself in CS and AI. How will the NSET exam for me be? Okay, chalo. So are you eligible? Yes, Bhargav, you are eligible. However, diploma students at SST do not get into year 2. We all start at year 1 itself, because the year 1 is very different at SST. You can go through the curriculum. How will the NSET exam be? It's the same. There is no change in the NSET exam. We just check for basic aptitude in maths and logic. Okay. I am a student with good percentage of marks, 96% last time. That's great. How will the scholarship be for me? So typically diploma or your class 12, 10, 12 academics are one part of your scholarships, which means that if you have other achievements, which are, let's say, I think you also mentioned, right? You are and your friend are building a library management system. So if you have those kind of things where this is being really used by people, you have real users, then mention that also in your application form. Those kind of things also get a scholarship. So we will like give you marks for different aspects of your profile, and उस basis पे scholarship मिलता है. Not just like just कि आपको 96% diploma में मिल गया तो you will get a scholarship. So that is not the case. Okay. Amog Rao is saying, I am not interested. Like basically CBSE के basis पे या KCET के basis पे will I get a scholarship? I am really sorry, Amog. The answer there is no. Okay. Is there a change expected in 2026 and set? Not as of now. Okay. If all seats are reserved before last attempt, then what happened with else? Okay. Amit, let me assure you that जितनी capacity है ना हमारी, we have built an hostel for, let's say, 1,500 people. But I know that we do not want to take 1,500 people because we want to be very selective with who we onboard into SST, right? So do not worry. There are enough seats left. We just need deserving students, people who are good with aptitude, people who are passionate about computer science. As long as you qualify for this both, then, like I said earlier, the probability of your selection in like previous intakes and this intake is the same. Okay. So don't worry. The reason that we are conducting these is that we want to give students an opportunity. Okay. Okay. Harin is asking that out of all the internships that were on reported in the internship report, how many are on campus? So just give me 1 second. I'm seeing if I have this data handy. Okay. Okay. So I have asked my team. Let me share. But typically, what I know is that maybe 20-25% are internships, which students themselves apply. It's not like they are not getting anything in SST, and that's why they are applying. By the way, what a lot of students do is that their first internships they apply via SST, and let's say second, third they want to apply. They finish that internship, they build some connections, they want to apply on their own, so they do that. Now, on the rumor thing that you've written, let me tell you, getting an internship at Scalar is not easy. The criteria to crack, Scalar is a product-based company and pays really well. So, and the kind of work that the students do, the AI round that you did, right? You won't believe it, but two of your seniors actually were involved in that project. So, Harin, getting an internship in Scalar itself is a big deal, and it's not like कि किसी को कहीं और नहीं मिल रहा तो उसको वहां मिल जाता है. So that rumor is wrong, basically. Okay. Now, what does it take to get a foreign internship being a student from SST? I think it's simple. Like you need to be really good at your. Will be guiding you on all of this. कि profile कैसे strong बनानी है? How do you clear these rounds that these companies do? ठीक है. Net look, 96 companies came for just 200 students. There were 57 students who had more than one offer. So there's no dearth of opportunities. You have to come and like, of course, work hard once you are here. You can't just chill and expect कि सब मिल जाएगा. Okay. Abdul Rahman, round 2 results. Let me actually share. So people who have just given this, I will share with you. आपके exam के results कब आएंगे? 6th August is your नहीं एक second 6th August नहीं I'm sorry 24th July, so 3 more days to go. 3 more days में आपका ऑफर आ जाएगा in case you have cleared. Are there seats left for July 28th attempt? Varad, don't worry. Yes, plenty of seats left. ठीक है, चलिए और क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. Shaurya Kuldeep Singh, yes, sure. If you get more than 60 in your improvement exam, then that will be considered. Tarun, if you have cleared JEE well last year and you have secured good marks, maybe do mention that in your application form, and you can send the mail to our team, and they will look at that for your scholarship part. Okay, if you get an offer, you can definitely let your counselor know. Yes, Farad, there are going to be 2 batches. Now, the one starting in August, which is August 4th, uske liye the admissions is closed. So abhi se whatever is happening for the September batch. Okay. Sorry, just one second. Admission calendar. Yeah. Just one correction. People who gave the exam on 13th and 18th, right, which is this current intake, for y'all, the session will begin on August 4th itself. The ones giving it July 26th onwards, right, for them, the session will begin in September. ठीक है? And don't worry, मतलब वो September guys also, everything will be covered. It's just that few more hours of classes will happen every day. Okay, Varad, I hope your question is clear. Tarun, I answered your question. Sir, can I know the fee structure with scholarship and without scholarship? Prathamesh, I request you to just go to the website and you can look at the admissions page. 1 second. So if you go on the admissions page, यहाँ पे नीचे जाके आप फीस देखोगे, you will be able to see all of this, right? Total your tuition fee is 21.6 lakhs, and basically this is the SST fee, and then there is a degree fee. Totally 25.5 lakhs is the base fee. Okay. Details आपको यहाँ पे मिल जाएंगे, and once you get an offer also, like a detailed semester wise breakup is also shared with everyone. Okay. Abdul Rahman is asking, if I get an offer, then what is the process ahead? Abdul, 24th you get the offer, let's assume, then your dashboard will be activated that you are a selected student. वहाँ पे जाके you can reserve your seat, and as soon as you reserve your seat, then you will get an acknowledgement email, and once you are on campus, then you will need to submit different documents, 10th, 12th, all of that. That's the basic process. Baki, our team said there's a program advisor who will reach out to you to guide you on like anything specific that you need. Okay. People who are asking, can I edit my application later? Yes, you can edit your application. Okay. Somnath is asking, how much expense do I need to do, let's say, outside of the fees, etc., right? So, Somnath, fees, I hope that part is clear. Now, ऐसे यहाँ पे additional expenses कुछ होते नहीं है, like books, etc. भी नहीं होते. All of that is like all of the studies happen on laptops. Now, on the personal side, see, different people live differently. There are people who live as low as like 1,000 rupees per month because they consume mess food, etc., etc. There are people who will spend 5,000 per month also. So that's what you can assume. Additional ऐसे कोई यहाँ पे charges नहीं है. ठीक है. How many intakes are remaining for NSET? Jagat Bhul, so we have one NSET coming up on 26th of July and then one more coming on 9th of August. Okay, so 2 NSETs left. Okay, Amit is asking that I do not know about computer science but I'm good at math and learning. क्या इंटरव्यूअर मुझसे कोडिंग के सवाल पूछेगा? तो अमित, क्वेश्चन, the answer is that absolutely no. In fact, let me share that 60%, 65% of the students here do not have any coding knowledge once they join यहाँ पे. तो we do not check for coding. The way we teach also is that एकदम basic से पढ़ाते हैं. So you do not need to worry. You will just be asked math and aptitude questions. Okay. Prabhat is asking, can you describe me the syllabus of the NSET exam? Prabhat ji, for that, आप एक सिंपल काम कीजिए, आप NSET के लिए रजिस्टर करो अगर आपने नहीं किया है. वहाँ पे you will be able to get like proper preparation material. I am showing you यहाँ पे ना, अगर आप ये डाउनलोड NSET गाइड पे क्लिक करेंगे तो आपको सारा का सारा सिलेबस मिल जाएगा, मॉक टेस्ट मिल जाएंगे, and once you register for the slot आपको और भी डिटेल्स मिल जाएंगे. So please just go on the website and sort this out, right? Shivaji is asking, sir, I have scored 99% in JEE mains. How much scholarship will I get? So Prasanna Sankar scholarship के हिसाब से male students at 99% will get 50% scholarship. Female will get 55% scholarship. So yes, that is the answer to Shivaji's question. Okay, someone is asking, hey, I'm already a BE student. Can I attend like online classes? So right now, sorry, we do not have something like this. All our programs are just on campus. And okay, so all the best, Harsh Shukla, for your round 2 of the interview. Yes, Amok, that is correct. At 99 percentile, SST tuition fee, you get a 50% scholarship. Okay. Any estimates on how many seats are remaining? Paras, मैं वही बता रहा हूँ कि यहाँ पे ना ऐसे वो नहीं होता कि we have let's say 1000 seats and अभी 500 हो गए तो 500 seats remaining. यहाँ पे हमारा philosophy थोड़ा सा और है. But just to make it simple, let's assume that 200 seats are remaining. Okay, and 200 seats is a lot. So, in short, आपको चिंता नहीं करनी है. If you are interested, you go ahead and apply. Okay, और कुछ interesting सवाल, anything जो मैंने नहीं जवाब दिया है, और कुछ पूछना है आप लोग को? आप चैट पे ही आ जाओ, अब मैं Q&A नहीं देख रहा हूँ. NSET स्कोर पे कोई स्कॉलरशिप नहीं होता. YouTube पे भी let me just check if there is anything interesting. Not really. Is there any chance to get direct admission? No. Okay. Vignesh का एक question है, sir, if I do undergrad in SST and if I want to do masters abroad, will the degree issued by SST be recognized? तो इसको आंसर करते हैं. I think good question, Vignesh. Just give me 1 second. So, Vignesh, firstly, let's understand what all SST does, right? And then I will answer this. SST, firstly, purposely does not give traditional degrees because we want to be nimble. We want to teach the latest thing, and we always want the industry professionals to teach our students. So we are independent. We don't want to be dependent on anyone. Of course, because in the future, students might want to do other things. So degrees are important. And usme, what is important is that students have 16 years of formal education. तो डिग्रीज क्या मिलती है आइदर यू गेट अ आईआईटी मद्रास डिग्री और अ बिट्स पिलानी डिग्री एंड यू आल्सो गेट अ मास्टर्स डिग्री फ्रॉम वुल्फ यूनिवर्सिटी 3+1 you can also do a 4-year Indian degree only if you want. Okay, bachelor's plus masters makes you eligible for almost everything. Okay, now are these degrees recognized by UGC? The answer is yes. Are these degrees treated equivalent to conventional degrees? The answer is yes. Okay, now जो आपका specific question था that abroad will these degrees be recognized? So the answer is yes. You can see this over here. And these degrees look this way, right? Master's की जो degree है, that is recognized in 60 plus countries, including US, UK. And actually you hold a good advantage if you already have a master's degree, because then the credits that you earn in the Wolf degree is recognized in US, UK. And your resume, your statement of purpose will be very strong when you're applying to these programs. Okay? So इसमें मैं प्लेसमेंट्स पे भी अगर किसी को सवाल है तो आई कैन आंसर, बट हायर स्टडीज पे बात करते हैं. What all will you be eligible for? So in India, if you want to do an MBA via CAT, you will be eligible for that. MTech via GATE, IIT Madras, you will be eligible. UPSC government exams, you will be eligible for that. MS abroad, which was your specific question, you will be eligible for that. MBA abroad, you will be eligible for that as well. Okay? This is one example of a student who has secured US के top 4 universities में admissions. Okay, so hope this answers your question. 4 years in BSc is eligible for Somnath, yes, basically abroad आपको अगर मास्टर्स करना है ना, उसकी एलिजिबिलिटी यही है that you need 16 years of formal education, which these degrees provide. Vignesh, yes, SST also provides a certificate which is approved by NSDC, National Skills Development Corporation, and वो कुछ इस तरीके से दिखता है. Yeah, this is the SST certificate. ठीक है, चैट पे देखिए कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग. Okay, I've read some of the questions on chat. I will answer it. Right. So I'm reading your comment, Shrinu. Wolf University is recognized in India. So Shrinu, what we need to understand is that for jobs, right, for placements, most people don't understand only half of the things. Like for jobs, what is most important? Let me explain that to you अच्छे से, step by step, and then you'll understand that why the master's degree is actually master's, and the overall SSC structure is something which will get people really good jobs. Now, पहले तो समझते हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी में प्लेसमेंट्स होती कैसे. ओके, फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या होता है that you have to source the opportunity. मतलब you have to have access to these companies. आप ऐसे ही जाके अप्लाई करोगे गूगल, Amazon, Facebook पे, तो nobody is going to open your resume also, because they get like thousands of applications. So your college needs to have that access. Now, because Scalar has worked with so many companies in the past, all of these guys, and Scalar has been around for more than a decade. So we have 1,200 plus recruiters that we work with, right? 100 plus placement team. So what we do, we get all of these opportunities. उसके बाद क्या होता है? That these recruiters today do not care about degree. Literally 16 lakh people give engineering every year today in India, BTech, right? उसका कोई value ही नहीं बचा. BTech is the new BCom. Everybody sort of knows this, right? So what do they look for? They look for, hey, have you done really good projects? Have you done good open source contributions? Is the culture on campus good? कि टैलेंट डेंसिटी, मतलब अगर मैं एक बार इस कॉलेज में विजिट करूंगा, कैन आई गेट रियली गुड नंबर ऑफ कैंडिडेट्स. ओके, एंड व्हाट इज द पास्ट ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड. सो कमिंग बैक टू दिस, क्या होता है, यू गेट एक्सेस, आपके कॉलेज में कंपनी आएगी, आप अप्लाई करोगे उस पर, राइट, एंड बिकॉज resume is not just degree. Resume is degree plus projects plus internships plus competitions. So because आपकी बाकी चीजों में बहुत सारी achievements होगी, you will have a lot of other things. Therefore, your resume will actually be picked before others in technology space, right? Let me actually show you this also. Google today, if you look at the job description, they will just write bachelor's degree. Okay, and they will write skills क्या क्या चाहिए. Microsoft is similar, Amazon is similar, Uber is similar. Do you see anywhere masters? No, right? Because उनको डिग्री से कुछ लेना देना है नहीं. तो ये जस्ट एक एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए है that a SST student will have 20 plus projects, a good GitHub profile, code forces rank, 1 year of experience. So therefore, student 1 will be selected over student 2 and student 3. And some of that we are already seeing in our internships, right? So be rest assured that the masters is good not for the certificate it gives you. It's good because of the skills it gives you. ठीक है? I hope Srinu your question is clear now. अब थोड़ा सा चैट पे और देखते हैं if I have missed on anything interesting. Okay, Somnath is asking, is हाँ नहीं ये तो पहले हो गया था. Is BS and BSc the same? हाँ मतलब similar. BS actually ये सबसे फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. मतलब who is the degree issuing authority and what do you really know knowledge wise, right? मैं एक और चीज आप लोग को दिखाता हूँ. मतलब I don't know how many of you all know this. This is to educate you all, right? ये आप टेबल देखिए. You should never judge basis की क्या डिग्री मिल रही है. You should also look at क्या कॉलेज है, क्या ब्रांच है. Now I'll give you example. IIT Bombay, ISI is Indian Statistical Institute, Chennai Mathematical Institute, Indian Institute of Science Bangalore. All of these 4 colleges will give a BS in mathematics and the average placement there is 20 to 25 lakhs. Now, even at old IIT, old NIT, CS definitely as good, but non-CS there is just 10 to 15 lakhs. Now you tell me, is old NIT BTech greater than this? No, right? So one needs to not just look at this thing. In fact, अभी ये जो super intelligence team थी ना, उसमें एक इंडियन सिलेक्ट हुआ था. मैं आपको बताता हूँ, 1 second. His name is Trapit Bansal. Okay. Trapit Bansal was hired at 100 million something, some crazy package by OpenAI. Now you will say कि अच्छा इसने तो बीटेक ही किया होगा ना, but ऐसा नहीं है. He has actually done a MSc integrated, which is the BS plus MS program. जो ये वाला प्रोग्राम है ना, IIT खड़गपुर का BS plus MS 5 year, that's what he has studied. तो अपने माइंड से वो डर निकाल दो कि बैचलर BS करना है, ये बीटेक करना है. स्किल्स आने चाहिए आपको. दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग. ओके. Okay. Tarun, when will you get the offer letter? Like I said, you will get it on 24th. Okay, Abdul Rahman ka question है that how does IIT Madras and BITS Pilani degree curriculum wise differ? So they have slight differences. I'll just share some few things with you. 1 second. Okay. So देखिए SST का करिकुलम कैसे होता है. That there is a core curriculum, there is an industry immersion, there are electives, and there is something what we call personality development credits. Total 170 credits होते हैं. This is the list of all your elective courses, right? Elective meaning you can even study economics if you want. You can even study marketing if you want. You can go deeper into, let's say, AI if you want, right? Now, these are the subjects that you are taught. From day one, आपके programming related subjects चालू हो जाएंगे, right? DSA, web dev, maths for data science. Now, what happens is that in year one itself, you will be building all of these school projects. If you see the IIT Madras course list and BITS Pilani course list, you will see that 80% of the cheeze overlap with this. Okay, so which means that you do not need to study separately for it. अब जो बच जाता है 20% things that are left, again for that you do not need to study separately. We will give you like resources, recorded videos from our faculties who वो जो 20% आप फटाफट पढ़ के आप उसको clear कर सकते हो exams को. So all of that will also be explained to you once you are on campus. Net डबल स्टडीज बहुत लिमिटेड होती है. ऐसा नहीं होता कि आपको पढ़ना पड़ता है, एक्स्ट्रा पढ़ना पड़ता है. शिवेंद्र, आप वरी करना प्लीज बंद करोगे? आई थिंक दिस इज मैनी 5th 6th टाइम यू हैव आस्क्ड दिस. प्लीज डोंट वरी अबाउट दिस. Gautam is asking, sir, career wise which is safer, BS degree plus MS or 4-year BS degree? So Gautam, if let's say you are inclined towards migrating abroad, then the BS plus MS is a better option. If you want to stay back in India, then the 4-year Indian degree option is better. Okay, but net tech में job चाहिए तो degree doesn't matter. What matters is your resume and how strong your profile is. ठीक है. All right, folks, I think I have answered most questions. Yeah. Anything that I might have missed out on? Please describe about the interview. Prabhat, so we have 2 rounds of interview. Round 1 is an AI round, which means that an AI, which is trained on our Anshuman's avatar, it will ask you basic, like introduce yourself. Then it will ask you math question. Okay, that is round 1. Round 2 is where a human interviewer, someone who is actually a scalar mentor, working with a company, they will be interviewing you. And the questions asked there are basic maths and logic based question, mostly math questions. PNC, probability, जो NSET का पोर्शन है ना, उसी से आपको वो भी पूछा जाता है. All right. Yeah, Abdul, that's the right answer. You can also look at your dashboard. You will find a lot of things there. All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining in. All the best. I'm sorry if some questions might have been missed, but we'll do one more of this AMA session in case you all want this. For later intake students, Prateek is asking, when will the SST session begin? So Prateek, मैं आपको exact date बताता हूँ. Batch commencement. So 1st September is when the next one will begin. Okay. Aryan Chaudhary, classes in campus are all offline. There are no online classes taken. So please be assured that every class happens inside a classroom. Got it. All right, folks. Chaliye, thank you so much for joining in. All the best. Let's get back to preparation. I know this must be a very stressful time. आपके पास X से offer होगा, Y से offer होगा, confusion होगा बहुत सारा. Feel free to join an SST community. There are many WhatsApp communities. I am also part of that community. In case you need any help there, feel free to tag me or tag others. People generally help each other out as well over there. All the best. Thank you so much, and hope to see you on campus. Thank you, guys.